JoJo's Blues Bar was a warm shot of whiskey, a cold Dixie on the side, and blues that could exorcise demons like a voodoo priestess. The bar stood in a narrow brick and stucco building off Conti Street where a blue neon sign spilled light onto beer-stained asphalt. As Nick Travers walked through its beaten Creole doors, he could feel the music under his buckskin boots and deep into his bones. The last of the New Orleans blues joints put a good hum in his heart. Gold tinsel and plastic holly hung across the bar and jukebox. Fat red pepper lights winked on stage as Loretta Jackson growled her deep holiday blues like a lioness on the prowl.
Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me right. Bought me a diamond ring for Christmas. Now I'm living in paradise.
JoJo's wife had the whole smoky bar flowing with the music, whistling, a few yells. She had just started her first set and already had the crowd working, her red sequin dress wrapping her large brown body. Nick wandered through the mass of dancers by the jukebox as Felix flitted behind the deeply scarred mahogany bar to fill orders, his bald head and the multicolored liquor bottles glowing in the blinking blue lights. At JoJo's, there was heat, there was whiskey, and there was music. Felix didn't even look Nick in the eyes as he popped the top from a Dixie and slid it down the bar. Nick removed both gloves with his teeth and tucked them into the side pocket of his jacket. Some of the foam spilled on his hand, cold, but warmed the soul. He leaned forward, placed his elbows on the bar, and stared at the black and white photographs of the long-dead greats. Guitar Slim, Huey Piano Smith, Professor Longhair, Babe Stovall, and Little Walter. Nick glanced at the photo by the end of the bar and raised his beer. Underneath sat an empty bar stool, a seat once reserved for a man they called Henry. "Nick, you would fuck up your own funeral," JoJo said in a rich baritone voice from the darkness behind him. "You're an hour late." "It's all the fashion now," Nick said as he lit a cigarette. "Oh, you're late for fashion. Well, goddamn, I feel much better." JoJo had on a suit tonight, black and creased to perfection. He was a sharp black man in his 60s with white hair and a trimmed mustache. His hands and fingers were thick from years of manual labor, and he wore scars on his knuckles from fighting in jukes all around Mississippi.